Hey everyone, this is Kevin in Texas, and this is your guide to the Red River Shootout. Now, this video is especially geared towards anyone who has never been to this game before, and this includes both Texas fans, OU fans, as well as our new brothers and sisters from the SEC. So if you've never been to this game, please listen. There is some important information you need to hear. Number one, first and foremost, get there early. Now, traditionally, this game has had an 11 a.m. kickoff, so you need to get to the stadium by 9:30 a.m. at the latest. And the reason I say this is because, if you're not familiar, there is a state fair going on outside of the stadium before, during, and after the game. So there are well over 100,000 people in and around the Cotton Bowl during the time of this game. You want to get there early and give yourself plenty of time to make it into the stadium and get your seats. This extra time will also allow you to pick up a Fletcher's Corny Dog and your beverage or other food items of choice before you make it into the stadium. And if you've never had a Fletcher's Corny Dog before, you must have it at least once in your life. Number two, do not take the DART train to this game. Every person I have spoken to personally who has tried this method usually ends up running late, and they get to the stadium later than they expected and upset to boot. In years past, DART has had some pretty scandalous delays. One year, the train was so late that people actually got to the game during the second quarter. People were irate. So at all costs, avoid the DART train to this game. Number three, stay in the stadium at halftime. The state fair is so busy and it's rocking so hard during this game that if you try and leave the stadium to go pick up a corny dog or a fried chocolate or fried bacon or whatever you're looking for, you're probably going to get stuck in the crowd and delayed. So pick up whatever food items you want from the fair either before or after the game, but during halftime, do everything you can to stay in the stadium itself. Number four, have a good time. This is probably the most unique environment in all of American sports. It is like nothing else I have ever experienced because it's almost like a mid-season bowl game or even a mid-season Super Bowl for both teams. The records going in, the rankings going in, none of that matters. I have seen garbage teams come into this game and win because it's almost like its own self-contained universe. You've got a stadium completely split down the middle 50-50. So at times it can be the greatest home game of all time. At times it can be the most difficult road game of all time, depending on what's going on the field. And outside the stadium, you just happen to have one of the biggest state fairs in America happening simultaneously. So if you are fortunate enough to make it to this game, soak it in, enjoy it, have fun, because that's what this is all supposed to be about. So that's my advice for folks who are new to the Red River Shootout. If you are new to the Texas-Oklahoma game or the OU-Texas game or even the Red River Showdown, if you must, this is such a fun game. If you've never been, I wanted to pass these tips along to you, maybe save you a few headaches and enhance your enjoyment of the Red River Shootout. This is Kevin in Texas saying God bless each and every one of you. Hook 'em horns, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.